Wow, it was a very hard film. Plan me to have a short break. Mondom, ez egy nagyon nehéz film volt, hogy kapjak egy kis levegőt. Engedjék meg, hogy bemutassam a film alkotóját, aki nem csak a rendezője, hanem főszereplője is volt a filmnek. Ryan Halasz ül itt mellettem, kérem tapsolják meg.
Thank you, thank you.
So let me introduce Ryan Halasz, who was the main actor and the director of the film, what we have seen. Miután ugye hallották, Ryan Halasz, tehát magyar gyökerekkel rendelkező fiatalemberről beszélünk. Megkérem őt, hogy egy kicsit beszéljen a magyar gyökereiről. So, inform us about your Hungarian roots, because we are interested.
Of course, of course. So my father was Hungarian. So I'm half Hungarian, half Sicilian. So my childhood, I was very indulged with my Hungarian roots because I used to be with I lived with my grandmother for a little bit.
A gyökerei azok apai részről magyarok, anyai részről pedig szicíliaiak, és a magyar vonatkozásba tudott azért jobban elmélyülni, miután egy ideig a nagymamájával élt, tehát a magyar nagymamájával élt együtt. Do they move to United States so long ago, or?
Yes, so my grandparents, their parents came from Budapest, and then they came to New Jersey, New Brunswick, New Jersey. That's actually where Tony Curtis was born, from what I...
New Jersey.
Yeah, New Jersey, New Brunswick, New Jersey.
So your parents
yes.
moved. Tehát a dédszülei azok, akik Amerikába kerültek, Amerikába emigráltak, és New Jerseybe született már, ott, ahol egyébként Tony Curtis is született.
So maybe they knew him. That would be pretty interesting.
Illetve ők születtek ott, tehát lehet, hogy még akár ismerték is egymást.
That would be cool. So growing up as a child, my grandmother used to make all the Hungarian dishes. And in my mind, I thought that these were her recipes. But when I came here, as I grew older, I realized that these are Hungarian dishes, you know? And when I came to Budapest, we ordered something wrong, and the waiter brought a couple of things that we didn't order, and they put it in front of my face, and then I took a bite, and I just started to cry, because it brought me right back to my grandma, my Hungarian grandparents.
A nagymamája gyakran főzött neki magyar ételeket, és erről ő azt hitte, hogy ezek a nagymamájának a saját maga által kitalált receptek, de amikor eljött ide Magyarországra, és beültek egy étterembe, rendeltek ételt, és nem csak azt hozták ki, amit rendeltek, hanem véletlenül még valami mást, de ő ugye ezt megkóstolta, amit pluszba kihoztak, és akkor elkezdett könnyezni, mert visszajöttek azok az ízek, amit a nagymamája főzött. That's a nice story. I liked it. Are you here first time in Budapest?
This is my first time in Budapest, and I really wanted to experience it for first time, so I did my best not to go on any YouTube, any travel. Just I wanted it to be all a surprise. And I can't believe I travel all over Europe, but I think now Budapest is my favorite. It is my favorite city. I mean, the bathhouses, oh my God. The food, it's incredible, the best food and ever. And the city itself, we did the cruise, and it was just, I still don't know if this is real or not. I you know, you ever have a memory and you don't know if it actually happened? You know, it's just like a dream.
Azt mondja, hogy megkérdeztem, hogy először jártam Magyarországon, és igen, most van itt először, és nem akart semmilyen előzetes információt, tehát meglepetésként hagyta, és teljesen elvarázsolódott. Ugye többször említette azt, hogy hát az ételek, hogy milyen isteni a magyar konya, és hogy az egész a számára egy ilyen álomszerű, hogy Budapest milyen szép. Okay, let's talk about a film. I felt that this story is something very personal. Am I right?
You're very right.
Úgy éreztem, hogy a történet az nagyon személyes. Megkérdeztem, hogy így van-e, és azt mondta, hogy igen. So, would you like to speak about it?
Sure.
Szeretnél erről beszélni?
Yeah. So what you watch is not a film. What you watch is a process to heal. It's a journal. It's a way to cope. It's a way to forgive. It's a way to forgive. This film is about forgiveness. And there's a lot of very graphic things on the screen, but a lot of these things happen in the real world, you know. I used to go to a little church, and America's crazy, you know. It's like, you know, there's two extremes, and there's a lot of undocumented people that go to the churches and stuff, and sometimes politically, the political climate can shift thinking, and you know, some people don't like certain people because they're undocumented, and they
What do you
can't.
mean undocumented?
They're illegal.
Illegal. Oh,
undocumented.
okay.
Same, you know. And they took one of the. It was a big story in the news. Because you're not supposed to go in church for asylum. You know, if you're like a religious, you're not supposed to take like a monk in the church. But it happened, and so that's where the inspiration came from for this film.
Igen, nagyon személyes számára a történet. Az a része is például, hogy ő is templomjáró, és tulajdonképpen neki ez nem is egy film, hanem egy procedúra a megbocsájtásra. Tehát egy személyes történet, amiből ezzel a filmnek a megalkotásával tudott kilábalni. Ahogy mondta, Amerika egy kicsit őrült ország, és sok őrült dolog is történik ott. Ugye a probléma akár az illegális bevándorlókkal, vagy ugye az agresszió, a bűnözés, de hogy ezekben tehát a történet az így elég személyesen érintett, tehát saját. Is it from your personal life story?
So that was the
Can I say? Akkor elmondom, mert akkor jól értettem, hogy a történet tulajdonképpen a saját személyes életéből fakadt, vele megtörtént dolgokból fakadt.
And you know, a lot of the that's kind of the exterior inspiration. You know, we attend this church, and ICE came. ICE is like the government people, and just take one of the monks, and they're not allowed.
What was the reason?
Because he's undocumented.
Yeah. Tehát szemtanúja volt például annak, hogy bejöttek hivatalos személyek a templomba, és elvittek egy szerzetest, egyszerűen csak azért, mert bevándorló volt. Elhurcolták.
Yeah, for church is different. In like law, like if you're undocumented, you cannot take. If you become religious, you cannot do that. But it's, you know, it happens, and that's what happened in our, you know, a little church we went to.
És ez megtörtént ugye abba a templomba, ahova ők járnak.
And the interior inspiration, you know, you got your exterior, your interior.
Ez volt a külső inspiráció, és van egy belső inspiráció is a történethez.
The interior inspiration was, well, you saw it on the screen with my father, right? Don't really need to say much there, but growing up, heroin was a big problem where I grew up, and
with your father?
yes.
Az édesapja sajnos heroinfogyasztó volt, és ugye ez nekik nagyon sok problémát okozott a családban.
And addiction runs deep in my family. That's why cannot
Pray.
ever.
És miután ugye ezt az érintettséget hordozza magába családilag, ezért ő soha inni sem iszik, tehát semmi ilyesmivel, hogy ne kerüljön bele ebbe a sztoriba.
So that's why I do my best. They give me a drink. I'm like, no, and I gotta be so careful.
But be sure this is water.
Oh, it's water. I hope so. Yeah.
No Palinka, this is water, for sure.
I will have a drink with you, but after today I can't, and that's it. And yeah, the film is about forgiveness, really trying to forgive yourself, because we have a lot of guilt, and if you can forgive yourself for the guilt, even if you carry your father's guilt, your mother's guilt, your family's guilt, we all do, right? Subconsciously. If you can forgive yourself for that and step out of your comfort zone, you can do things you never thought possible.
Hogyha tulajdonképpen valamennyien magunkba hordozzuk a bűntudatot, nem csak a saját bűne, mindenki elkövet bűnöket, ami miatt magukba hordozzuk a bűntudatot, de nem csak a saját bűntudatunkat, hanem azt is, amit a szüleink vagy a nagyszüleink követtek el, annak a bűntudatát is magunkba hordozzuk, és tulajdonképpen ez a film a megbocsájtásról, ennek a feloldásáról kell, hogy szóljon. So, revenge or forgiveness? Because it was a big question in the film. Mm-hmm. Sometimes we have so heavy feelings in our heart that we see that the only opportunity is the revenge. How somebody can arrive from the thought of revenge up to the forgiveness. It's a hard story, I think. It's a long way. Én úgy gondolom, hogy bizonyos dolgok az emberből azonnal a bosszú érzetét váltják ki. És hogy mi az az út, ahogy elérünk a bosszútól a megbocsájtásig. A bosszú érzetétől a megbocsájtásig.
So, I'm sure everybody here has a little vice, right? I'm sure everybody here thinks about doing something or another. We all do. That's what life's about, right? The best revenge on anybody is forgiveness. And at the end of the day, it's you versus you, right? You have to verse yourself. And if there's something you can't face it. Trust me, you'll be okay. You'll be okay. And martial arts is a big part of this film, right?
How many years of martial arts?
My whole life.
Whole life,
whole life.
Started. Mm-hmm. Tehát az, hogy tulajdonképpen a legjobb bosszú végül is a megbocsájtás. És ugye a bosszú eszköze, a harcművészet, az végig ott szerepel a filmben. Rögtön meg is kérdeztem, hogy hány év harcművészeti gyakorlás van ebben a sztoriban, és mondja, hogy gyerekkora óta folyamatosan. What was the reason? Why did you choose martial arts? Miért választottad a harcművészeteket? Because of revenge. Because of thought of revenge. A bosszú gondolata miatt kérdeztem.
I was a little kid. My father was alive at the time, and he was big into baseball. We went to a baseball game, and 3 kids jumped me. They beat the crap out of me, When I walk home with my tail between my legs, I promise myself never, ever to let that happen to me again, which is a line in the film.
How old were you?
9.
9 éves volt, amikor az édesapjával elment egy baseball meccsre, ahol belekötöttek más fiúk, és elpáholták, és akkor megígérte magának, hogy ez soha többé nem fog megtörténni.
And that next day, my mother put me in karate, and uh, it was more of a combat type of school. Like you go out compete, and a lot of things got broken on my body, you know. So it wasn't like a school where they teach you a little bit. No, it's very like serious type of school, you know. Get concussions all the
Where?
time.
In your
New
city?
Jersey.
In New Jersey.
Yeah.
A városában, ugye New Jerseybe elment egy ilyen harcművészeti iskolába, rengeteg, tehát gyakorlás, rengeteg sebet szerzett, rengeteg sérülés szerzett, de hát végül is ez lett az eredménye. Okay, so this is the story behind the martial arts. Okay, how do you feel about being a director of a film and the main actor of a film? Hogy gondolkodsz arról, milyen érzéseid vannak arról, hogy egyszerre vagy rendező és főszereplő?
So I never thought of it as directing, acting. This to me is not a film. This to me is a child, right? It's a child. So like, yeah, I edit it, I direct it, whatever, you know. To me, this is something that I made to help myself grow as a human, to heal, to share with the world, and mainly try to watch the movie that I'd want to see, you know. Challenge myself and mostly learn.
Tehát, hogy számára nem az volt a kérdés, hogy most ő a rendező, meg ő a főszereplő, hanem ez egyszerűen a része volt ennek a gyógyulási procedúrának, és annak, hogy tulajdonképpen ez egy gyerek, számára egy gyerekről szól, aki megtanul fölnőni. So a child grow up.
I'm still trying to grow up, but let me just give one piece of advice: never grow up.
És de azért tesz egy olyan tanácsot, hogy azért ettől függetlenül sosem nőjünk föl.
Like I think something really important in life, you know, is being humble, right? And if you're not humble, go get humbled, right? And that's what the martial arts does, you know. When you go into the mats, right? And there's like a 10-year-old kid there, and you're a grown man, 200 pounds, and this 10-year-old kid is making you submit. You ask yourself, holy shit, I'm using man strength on this little child, and he's killing me. He can kill me, this child, 10 years old.
Because he does martial arts?
Because he does the jiu-jitsu, MMA, martial arts, yeah.
Tehát, hogy mondta, hogy azért, hogy milyen érzés az, hogy akár egy felnőtt ember is szemben állhat egy harcművészetet űző kisgyerekkel, és arra gondol, hogy úristen, ez a gyerek akár meg is tudna engem ölni, vagy hát sérülést tudna nekem okozni. Well, what I saw in a film, at the end of the film, that there were many or some other Hungarian people working on the film.
Yes.
Are they from New Jersey? Same
yes,
place where you live?
Yeah, so...
láttam, hogy a stáblista végén nem csak tehát nem csak ő, hanem több magyar név is feltűnt. Őróluk kérdeztem.
So yeah, I did hear that Tony Curtis was born in New Brunswick, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So in New Brunswick it's very close to where we live, and there's a lot of Hungarians. It's like the Hungarian town.
Is there a community there?
Yeah, huge community. They have the festival, Hungarian festival.
That's interesting.
And a lot of Hungarian filmmakers there, and our cinematographer's Russian. So yeah, there's a lot of Hungarians. The sound guy is Hungarian, and he's the bouncer in the movie too. He worked a lot on the movie. And,
ahol ő él, ugye az közel van ahhoz a helyhez, ahol Tony Curtis is született, és ott egy elég komoly magyar közösség él, és hát közülük kerültek ki azok a művészek, akik közreműködtek a filmen. What does it mean for you to be an independent artist? Because I think that you are. Mit jelent a számodra az, hogy független művészként alkotsz?
Wonderful question. So
I always do wonderful
question. Yeah, that's the best
That's
one.
me.
So I work in film. My day job, I do stunts, and I'm a camera guy. It's weird. Don't ask. I don't know how I got into it. Of course, I want to be an actor, right? But it's a tough game, even in New York.
So you do stunt?
Yeah,
In other films, you mean?
I do. Yes, I do. Like soap operas and stuff, or independent films.
Filmek, kaszkadőrként dolgozik filmekben egyébként, tehát ő nem érzi magát színésznek, kaszkadőrként dolgozik filmekben.
So I'm always told what to do, right? Like, you gotta do it like this, you gotta do it like that, you know.
Nekem mindig megmondják azt, hogy ő mit csináljon, amikor más filmjében játszik.
Yeah. Because to be an independent filmmaker, now you can make your own movie. You can make something from here. And when it comes from here, it has to come from here. Like, the best movies are the movies that never happened before, you know? And sometimes it's better to just, like, don't take inspiration from anything but from here. And even, don't worry if it's going to be bad or good. Like, it's never been done before, you know? You want to make something that's never been done before, you know? I mean, it is good to, like, you got to know your craft, the technical part of it. But when it comes to the writing, I think if you can tell a story that you've experienced, then that's interesting because no one's ever seen it. And that's what I think being independent is about.
Tehát amikor független művészként alkotsz, akkor egyrészt ugye azt alkotod meg, ami a szívedből jön, azokat a dolgokat, azokat a tapasztalatokat gyűjtöd össze, ami veled történtek, és nem kell, hogy feltétlenül inspirációt nyerjél bármiből is. Mert először is ugye az érzéseid a lényegek, és hát az életben veled is történtek dolgok, tehát az a tapasztalat talán a fontosabb. Why I'm smiling because there are some independent artists here. So we were talking. We had an interview, and we were talking about quite the same things. Mondom, azért mosolyogtam, mert hogy más független művészekről is hasonlóan beszélgettünk, hasonlóan írtuk körül ezt a témát. It's a very stupid question, but I must ask it.
Stupidest questions are the best ones. I only ask stupid questions, so you're good. Don't worry.
What are your plans for the future?
Ooh,
I mean,
good one.
as
No,
filmmaker. Mondom, egy nagyon buta kérdést kell feltegyek, de muszáj, hogy feltegyem, mik a terveid független művészként.
I'm just gonna keep on making movies, and if throw something on the wall, if it sticks, go with it, right? Just keep on going with it. And it's the process, not the destination, right? We've all heard that before.
Szóval ez még csak egy ilyen folyamat, ez még nem a végeredmény, szeretné ezt így tovább csinálni.
And you know, try to make a movie that comes from the heart, right? We are working on, so my process is I'll make like scenes, right? But just I'll write the word out. I'll never ever put dialogue. Once you write dialogue, you're dead. It's going to kill you. Once you get married to something, that's it. You're done. It's over. You have to be free when you create.
Tehát, hogy nincsenek úgy értve előre megírt dialógusok, hogy a szabályok, amihez kötni kell magunkat, hanem, hogy ezt teljesen szabadon kell. The dialects.
Yeah, the dialogue. So
Do you change the dialects while
everything
filming?
is always changing. This is such always, you know.
Hogy változtatsz-e a dialógusokon a filmkészítés közben, és azzal persze, hát ez természetes.
This is a rough cut, you saw. It's not finished.
Hogy ez tulajdonképpen még nincs, tehát nem egy befejezett változat még.
So what we'll do is we'll write the scene, right? Just like an idea. And then I'll get my actors together and we'll improv it. And we'll see all these subtle nuances that come out on the improv, because when you write something and you're married to something, what ends up happening is it becomes stale and robotic and it's just not believable. But when you, as a director, you have to let go of that. If you stay with that, it could kill you. If you let go and let your actors own it, because we're all one group, you know?
Tehát ugye az alkotás nem lehet ilyen robotikus, ez volt a lényege, hanem ugye meg kell lenni benne a frissességnek és a szabadságnak. I'm just smiling again because I have to tell you a story.
Yes, tell me.
There's an old film, an old Hungarian film. It was made sometimes at the end of the 30s. And it was a very sad film at the end, a very sad story, based upon a novel of a famous Hungarian writer. And when it was showed in a cinema, the audience asked for a different end.
Oh.
So it was shot again with a happy end.
Oh, yeah.
Egy régi magyar filmről beszéltem, és akkor most az itteni filmkészítők javítsanak ki, a Lila Akác volt, ugye? Aminek elkészítették egyszer a szomorú végével, a tragikus véggel, és a happy enddel is, a közönség kérésére. So a story of a film never ends.
Do you have a suggestion for me?
No.
It's okay. It's okay.
I have a couple of ideas.
Yes, I need feedback. I want it. Trust me. You take the tomato, throw it. It's good.
Nobody has tomatoes, neither eggs, nothing.
I know.
Because it's a procedure to write something or to make a film or any artistic work. It's a procedure. What's never ends. Because always new ideas are coming, I think.
Always. Yeah.
Tehát mondom, hogy szerintem végül is egy alkotási folyamat, ez egy folyamatos folyamat, tehát sosincs vége, mert hiszen mindig jönnek közbe új ötletek. What about to make a film here in Hungary?
Oh God, I would love that.
Mit szólna ahhoz, hogy esetleg itt Magyarországon forgasson egy filmet?
Yeah, I mean, there's so many.
About a guy who is living in United States and he has Hungarian roots or whatever.
That would be wonderful. Let's write the script. Who's got let's brainstorm. Give me some ideas.
Mondom, hogy egy olyan fiúról, aki Amerikában él, de haza magyar gyökerekkel rendelkezik, ide jön vissza Magyarországra, csináljon egy ilyen filmet is. I ask the audience about maybe they have a question.
Oh, please. Yes.
Kérdések, akkor most jöhetnek a kérdések a filmről. Parancsolj.
I'll use your mic.
We use it.
Don't worry, I'm good. I'm professional.
Congratulations on the film.
Thank you.
I just wanted to ask you actually some practical questions.
Sure.
I want to know how many days you guys were shooting. How was the casting?
Praktikus kérdést szeretnék feltenni. Hány napig készült a film, meddig tartott a forgatás?
How was the casting process like?
I'll tell you everything.
Milyen volt a casting?
And then as the last one, I know, like if you had any, I mean, you know, every director, I guess every movie maker has inspirations from other things, and you know, you I know you said you're a stunt performer or stunt coordinator,
Yeah.
both.
Both. Yeah.
So yeah, if like, what was your biggest inspiration, if you have to say a few, and yeah, or like what, like, did you go to film school? Things like that?
Yeah.
Sorry, a lot of questions.
Yeah, I got a
És
lot.
hogy honnan nyerted az
No, keep it. I'll
inspirációt?
take that. We'll pass it around. Hello. So what was the first question? It was logistics. Okay. This film took 10 years to write. Yeah, 10 years to write. That's because it's my first movie, and when you don't know how to do something, it's going to take a long time.
10 évig tartott, amíg megszületett maga a végleges forgatókönyv.
I was a very poor actor. Very bad actor. Horrific. I don't know if anybody's ever seen The Room with Tommy Wiseau. Some people have. If you haven't, go watch it. Worse than him.
Tehát, hogy szörnyű színésznek tartotta magát. Do you feel the same right now after making the film? Most is így érzed, hogy kész van a film?
I don't know. That's up for you guys to decide, not me. I went to acting class. I studied for 4 years in an acting class.
Elment színészetet tanulni, egy ilyen színésziskolában 4 évig járt.
And during that time, we made this into a play, and we workshopped it. See, that's the easy part. You have to workshop it if you want to write something really good. Like you're a cinematographer, everything can suck, everything can be shit. But if your writing is good or half believable, then people will believe.
Tehát, hogy nem lehet félig hihető egy történet. Tehát olyannak kell lenni, amit az emberek el is hisznek.
And I would say once I felt in my heart that on paper it was half, I would say, yeah, maybe like 80% there, I started shooting all the B-roll. The B-roll took like a year to shoot, all the airplanes and the car stuff and the motorcycle and all that stuff. I mean, it was a lot. We were on the Polanski Skyway all over Manhattan, New York. So we actually shot the B-roll first and made an assembly cut of just the B-roll.
A B-roll-ra mondjatok egy jó magyar kifejezést, a vágókép, azaz. Oké, köszönöm szépen. Én nem vagyok filmes szakember. Tehát a vágóképeknek az elkészítése, ugye ott a repülőgép, az autós, motoros jelenetek, ezek 2 évig tartottak.
During the B-roll shooting, it was a play. I had a little spot in Secaucus, New Jersey, and it was a play. And that's where we kind of learned what worked, what didn't work. Just massaging the writing. That's all we would do. Just massage the writing. You know, you almost like become obsessed with it, right? And a lot of the like actors here were people I met in different acting classes. I take a bunch of different acting classes, a lot in Manhattan, some in New Jersey. And really, we didn't really have to cast it because it's just people, like great actors we met. Hey, you want to do a movie? You're good. Just like that. You know, people in the game. You know, people asking the universe for it.
Tehát, hogy tulajdonképpen különböző ilyen színésziskolákból válogatták össze ezeket a szereplőket, és ránéztek, hogy oké, te jó leszel erre a szerepre, és akkor gyere játszani.
And when we made the movie, so we shot all the scenes. I think it took like 30 days, maybe 35 days of principal shooting. And I think our budget was $40,000 US. Like it was also
40,000.
40. This film is a case of all sweat equity. What that means is like,
We are familiar with that.
yeah, you know, right. You know.
Tehát, hogy mindössze $40,000 költségkeret volt ennek a filmnek az elkészítésére, és a főbb jeleneteket az 15 nap alatt forgatták le.
And yeah, like I edited it, whatever, and I directed it. Don't matter. You know, as long as we all got together and made a movie and got into a festival, that was the whole goal, right? Make something that invokes an emotion that's also true to life, you know. And sometimes, like, it's hard to see the truth, you know. But if we can confront it and we can forgive it, then we can maybe live a little bit more happy, right?
What about the music?
Oh, that's a good yeah.
Because I saw that you had your own music, so you didn't use other people's music.
Yeah.
Muszáj volt megkérdeznem zenészként a zenéről, mert láttam, hogy a filmhez saját zenék készültek.
So I don't know if you saw the sound guy, his name, Steve, I can't pronounce it, Yusefi, that's Hungarian, is it?
How?
Yusefi?
József.
József?
József.
It was like,
Nem emlékszem, ott volt a stáblistán, de feltűnt, hogy magyar név van, de nem emlékszem én sem, hogy ki volt. I will check it.
Yeah. So our sound guy was Hungarian, and during I work with him. He's somebody like a colleague. You know, we do shoots all the time together. I'm his cinematographer. We always switch roles. Sometimes I'll be the assistant camera. And halfway through making the film, I find out that he composes all this music. Now, mind you, we already had a composer on the track, like an original track that this composer made. And I listened to my friend's music, who I've known forever. I had no idea. I'm like, holy shit, this music is better than the composer's. Like, what do I do? Like, I was like, you know, because this is a passion project. You can't just like kick people off, you know, everybody's doing it. So like try to figure out a way, like, I'm like, all right, so he's a sound guy. I'm going to put him as like all his tracks, like the credit in the end, you know, but like we have one original track, but the rest of the tracks are the sound guy's tracks, which are credited in the end.
So it was all his own soundtracks, sound guys.
I would say the sound guy. So we had one original track, and then we had 5 of the sound guys tracks, and then 5 of other people that I know.
Tehát végső soron különböző zenék lettek alávágva, de egy részük, ami ugye itt a lényeg, hogy a hangmérnöke, tehát a filmnek a hangmérnökének a saját szerzeményei, és amikor meghallgatták, akkor rájöttek, hogy úristen, ez a srác, bár nem ez a fő foglalkozása, sokkal jobb zenéket csinál, mint egy zeneszerző. Ryan, we arrived to the end. Thank you for coming to Hungary and participating at our festival.
Thank you.
We are appreciated, and I think you gave us ideas to think about in the future.
Thank you so much.
Forgiveness, revenge, forgiveness. Megköszöntem Ryannek, hogy ezzel a filmmel indult itt a fesztiválon, és hogy adott nekünk egy csomó olyan gondolatot, amin majd lesz min gondolkoznunk, hogy bosszú vagy megbocsájtás.
Thank you guys so much for coming to watch my movie. It means the world to me. The best revenge is forgiveness.
Nagyon szépen köszönjük, hogy eljöttek megnézni ezt a filmet, és ne felejtsék el, hogy a legjobb visszavágás az a megbocsájtás. Köszönjük szépen! Ryan Halaszt hallották.
Thank you.
Thank you for...